There's a dragon in my head. There's a dragon in my head, boom, man. Love to the Templar, man. He's up in here getting wavy. Temp is in here, connecting to the spiral. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Okay. Sliding on the dragon. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's all happening. A Seraphim activating Dragon 9 magic. Notice the town. Bang. X marks the spot. Love to the Templar, man. Oh, man, we just talking about these look like those Kalelus artifacts. It might be, but you definitely see the Nachash. See that dragon wrapped around that joint, man. Okay, we got some. Okay, we getting mappy. We getting mappy, Temp. What we got? Granada. Okay, this is one that bro was telling me about. California, okay. Granada. Of course, that's just that pomegranate, man. Got La Florida. Calicus. Oh, man, we just talking Kalelus, man. Hey, this is dope, Tim. Much love, man. I'm going to study this, man, and enjoy that. Iacopi. Like a Jacob sighting. Looks like a Jacob sighting. Oh, man, this is dope, man. All right. Fall back. Hey, the Copper Khan. Okay. We got some more of this Secrets of Nature drop, man. We dropped some great Dragonfly, Sky Honors drop. And, it's worth getting our observation on, man. Get in the drop chatterbox. Password is still 1234 to get through the door. Ahab to Tekum say, man. Always giving Ahab. Just want to share my appreciation to everybody at Drop. I follow and listen to everybody, and it's a beautiful thing how the connectivity brings me back to a greater understanding. You brothers and sisters are doing a great job. I mean, just to come over here, man, on the site, even though I ain't updated the site in like 6 months, man, it's been, just honestly just rebuilding one thing at a time. So, I just been really focused on rebuilding the flow right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Even though we in the ether, man, even though, we on the app, we flowing in the wave, on the website exclusively at 432. Download the app so you got all that exclusive wave surfing, man. But, this particular community right here, even if it's being witnessed through YouTube, it's still a very special crystallization for me personally, I definitely, before we hit our marks, man, and, make our final dismount, man. Just want to tell all y'all, man, specifically right here, how much, man, you've, given, just straight encouragement, man, straight water flowing. You've made it exciting for me, for my household, for my children to, connect and validate something that's within us, and the truth never needs validation from ignorance, So we stop paying attention to anything that's not in the flow, And, you just got to go off of your vibration, man. We're going off of ours, man. We call it the wave, man. So, Ahab to the real ones, man, right here, man, on YouTube. And, if you ain't already, man, go over there, subscribe to 432thedrop.com on the website. Make sure we got your email. So, when I do, hit cruise control on YouTube, and I could put all my focus on the website and, get our vibe suites really, really, really popping now that we're just focusing on getting, that's the other thing is that we just really focusing on the radio, on the ether, man, because that's going to be the home turf. So it's been a lot of, energy going into just, keeping the flow flowing on the daily, with a great group of people, man. Shout out to the entire team, man, the entire ether squad. Drop squad, all the Drop Nation, man, behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, Just I really appreciate the team, You know what I mean? The teamwork truly has made this dream truly work and be something worth taking notice of. You know what I mean? And you see it happening right here, man. Ahab to the Copper Khan, man. You know what I mean? Ahab to his Nadi, Phoenix Nadi, much Ahab Key. Thank you. Oh, man. Templars giving that love, man, for that wisdom and that flow. Templar said, help, man, there's a dragon in my head. Yeah, man, get over here, surf the wave. Love the tide battle. That's the TBZ. That's the tide Batzan. Always giving the shalom, man. And always dropping that drop. I ain't even clicked on this one yet, man. So I do have a few that we're going to connect. This is going to be a great drop, man, connecting just back to the Santa Monica Sphinx, Malibu, connected to Mu. The sister Miss D in the Copper Color Awakening, man. Love to my sisters, man. Love to Tide Battle, like I said. You know what I mean? Love to my sisters. Phoenix, love to my sister Renata, sister Arlene, sister Cicely, you know what I mean? Of course, my beautiful Malaka, you know, Chef Candy, my queen. Love to all the sisters, man. Sister V, you know what I'm saying? Vanessa Perkins, what it do? You know what I mean? We love you. You know, I mean, Catrice Green, you know what I mean? My sister Catrice Green, we love you. Man, I mean, you know, it just goes on and on, man. But it's like, I want y'all to feel the AI, man. And Miss D dropped this beautiful continuation to the Sphinx that we were talking about in Malibu, Santa Monica Mountains. But this one's in Peru. And I want to dig on it because it came out in one of the documents from that particular drop. If you haven't got it, I'll link it below. I hope I remember that, but I'll try to remember to link it below. All right. And let's go, man. Let's go, man. You know what I mean? Enough of the mushy stuff. You know, I just want to give my appreciation. Love to Donald Cronkite. Dropping some Scythian drops, man. All right, said looks like a copper color, man, to me. Look at the artifacts their kings made in gold. Dragons, all right? You got some dragon drop. Okay, Shalom. Con drop, man. This is just how we flowing, you know, outside of YouTube. But again, you know what I mean? Just make sure, man, if you really are, you know, if you have anything invested, you know, personally, energetically, vibrationally, and anything that we built, you know what I mean, over the years, and all that we've gone through, and all the, you know, obstacles, man, and all the redemption that we've been able to witness together. This is our time right now, man. I feel like we can do anything. You know what I'm saying? We've been redeemed in so many ways. We've overcome so many things. You know what I mean? And, you know, all praise our creator. You know, let's just take this moment, take this time just to say, Allah, Hawa, all praise our framer, our shaper, our secure breath, our breath of security, our foundational revelation, you know what I mean? That is, man, our direct connection. And that's all we stand for. That's all we rock with. And it's the simplest path. Alawa, you know what I mean? Let's go. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's go. Remember this link, man. Click the links below. Click the links below. Like I said, man, we're going to get this great drive from Miss D in the Copper Color Awakening. Because she is the awakening, man. She is the walker. She is the walker, man. Love to my sister. Keep on vibing up. You're always in our prayers. It's always a vibe thing. It's always a tribe thing. Miss D in the Copper Color Awakening. Yeah, I mean, real talk. Lahawa. She's been supportive in so many ways. You know what I mean? So you're always on our heart. Always on the heart bone, Miss D. Let's go. All right, remember this drop right here. The land of Mu, lost city of the Lemurians. Okay, all right? Because we're going to talk Lemuria type battle. Got some great Lemuria drop. We're going to get to all this. I mean, love to the Templar because he made an incredible drop. I'm going to link all that below. You know, we're going to have some time. We're going to get a great Templar dismount. So, yeah, I mean, the bro did a drop on Jason and the Argonauts, and you got to get it. I'm going to lead you to the water. You got to want it, man. You got to want it. Love to Irvin Reed. Natural by law, man. Went over here and just kicked it off the front porch, man, like it was boys in the hood. That's what I'm talking about, man. Just giving you that LA, you know what I'm saying, crystallization, you know what I mean? vibrating all the way. 9 above, man. We're going to get some of that. Man, love to my bro. I don't know what Nick be on. Real one. I mean, we connected really on Instagram, man. Love to the family on IG, coming over here surfing the wave. There ain't no separations. We might as well just be one family, man. You know, one tribe, one drop. We're gonna get some of my bro. He started a brand new YouTube channel, so I really want to support that. I don't know what Nick be on. I'm gonna give you that link below. It's all below already. It's all below. And then, man, Ahab to Hawa Stew. What it do? Coming out here real. Coming out here realer than real. This is the realest J Stew you ever thought you saw. It's the realest J Stew, man, you ever thought you might think you might have seen. Ever. You know what I mean? In your vision, man. It's the coldest J Stew of all time, man. I appreciate the bro because he's able to grow. I appreciate the bro because he's able to grow, man. I told y'all, if it ain't about J Stew, it ain't about shit. Because J Stew showed us the portal. And it's a portal and a mark that we'll always have, man, that we'll always know exists for us, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, just one of many ways that Hawaii has blessed us, you know, in overcoming, you know, feats, you know what I'm saying, that we were willing to take, going the path we were willing to take. And, you know, now we all have what we have from it. We all have gained what we've gained from it. You know what I mean? And just to gain anything is a, you know, true Baruch, you know what I mean, from the creator of Hawaii. So, yeah, we're going to get some of that Hawaii stew this man. Let me just get the rolling, you know what I mean, so we can connect to Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening. Alkaline. So hopefully you can read, you know it's small. I get it. But remember we saw this Sphinx. I'm gonna see, hold up, man. All right, let me start like this. Just vibe on that for a second. Just vibe on that, man. All right, so this is in Peru. You dig? Yeah, we're going to get back on that Cuzco, city of David in Peru, right? Yeah, man, the city of David in Peru. Jerusalem. Cuzco, the navel of the earth. Talking about the old world, right? The navel of the earth. We talking old world, right? This is in Peru. And no, your eyes ain't playing tricks on you. Your eyes ain't playing tricks on you. So they call this another, type of Sphinx. All right. And remember the one, this is the one in Malibu. This is the one in the Santa Monica Mountains out here in Cali. You see that basically lion's head, lion's face, humanoid, whatever you want to call it. He laying down, it's his hind legs and all that. This is in Malibu, man. This is in Santa Monica, man. The mountains. I mean, a lot of times you be driving over to, PCH, whatever, but you don't really think about making some of them rights and lefts and going up into some of them crevices, man. For real, for real. So, all right, we got this in Santa Monica in LA. Okay. Oh, man. I want that back. Hold up, man. I need to get that back, man. I need to run it again, man. Yeah. Peru. All right. So we got these very old structures. So we're going to, talk about a little bit more about this in Peru, about the culture. We're going to get back into the Mexica, the Moshe people. I mean, yeah, there's a whole tribe called Moses. The Moshe, the Mexica. Connect that with the Turkey Byzantine Mazaka. Before it was Constantinople, it was Mosak or Mazaka. First it was Mosoch, M-O-S-O-C-H, Mosoch. Then it was Mazaka. Then it became, Khazaria and Constantinople and all these other things. That's also the Mosoch Mashika connection. This is your Israelite connection, right? This is your Hebrew flow, your Moshe flow. This is your Prester flow, your Dawi flow. Anybody ain't digging on Prester John, clearly ain't digging on Dawi. Don't even, get jammed up in any frequency that's against, foundation of priest king, indigenous, autochthonous, real one, holding down the three Indias, protecting his people from the hijack, Gog and Magog, fighting against the Sultan and anyone trying to encroach upon the flow and the law. We're talking to Nab and David, who rewrote or wrote the code along with Moshe or Moses, Mimonides, whether we're talking 1200s or 700s. If you ain't in the flow, if you're lost in the sauce, all we're talking is your kingdom. When I say Prester John, I'm just referring to your kingdom. If you're anti-Prester John, you're anti your kingdom, your last noble image, your Dawi, your Moshe. If you're anti-Prester John, you're anti-Moshe. If you're anti-Moshe, then you must not be digging on Moses the Black. You must not really be digging on Moses Maimonides, 1200s, 300s. We're talking Moshe after Moshe after Moshe, David after David after David, priest, king, exilarchs. When we talk President John, we talk exilarch, who's leading our people, the seeds of the Creator during these particular captivities, raising up the frequency, calling them out. Most High always gave us a wave, man. That's priest. That's Khan. That's all we're talking about with Prester John. Priest, Khan, not one man. The lineage, the flow. But that flow has order, and the order will always go back to David. Because who was anointed after David? I'll wait. Love to Yosef the real. Keeping it real. What king was anointed after David? Anointed. So David has the Khan. David will always have the Khan. Now let's carry on, man. Now that you've been able to, focus on this visage in Peru, let's see where it's coming from. Love to Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening. Let's get it from right here. All right, so 1985, Stanley was hiking through the Santa Monicas when he began to notice odd and unnatural-looking formations in the western reaches around the Los Angeles-Ventura County line. He noticed gulches that looked like sculpted ramparts, stone walls on rocky hills, never occupied by houses or livestock, and floor-like flat surfaces at the top of wind-swept peaks. There was also a huge rock outcropping that resembled the outline of a human face staring out into the Pacific, which Stanley dubbed the Sphinx. Now here's another human face staring out into the what? Hey, probably the Pacific. But hey, this is one in Peru, one in Malibu. Now just flow with it. Let's go. You're just talking Anasazi. You're just talking about the first people's remnants were avoided by the local Indians. As with the Anasazi ruins, the first people's remnants were avoided by the local Indians. So anybody, when you talk Shumash and Native Americans today, the local Indian tribes having their confederations and powwows and all that stuff. Hey, man, power to you. I know you don't mean no harm. Nobody does. But this is an identity check. This is an identity check, fool. This is an identity check. Come about your identity, man. Give me my identity, man. This is an identity check, man. Hashtag identity check. Come on, man. You can't be me. I gotta be me. I can't be that. I can't be Negro or Black. I can't be African American. That shit just don't make sense in our psyche these days. We need land. We need connection. We need first people connection. We need direct spirit. We need Hawa. We need breath. We need secure breath. That's all Hawa means, is a secure breath. Every breath you take is wow. Every man, hold on, man. No, man. I don't normally do this. Don't normally do this, man. But hold up, man. Hold up, man. Man, can y'all see me, man? Can y'all see me, man? Yeah, man, I'm bandanaed up, man. I'm just kidding, man. Can y'all see me, man? Every breath you take is wow. The is your revelation. Every time you see something, every time you take that breath, that they say, man, that man with arms raised, man, that's Big Mama, man. That's Big Mama with her arms raised, man. Big Mama with her arms raised. So you get that breath, that, and you come back with that, wow. That wah is the fire. They say when a dragon breathes, it sounds like wah. They mean wah. Hawaii. We're just talking about the Huasi. We're just talking about the Huasi. Hey, hop to the home team, man. Hey, it feels so good to be in the flow again, right here with you, man. Let's go, man. I let go, man. I let go. Where were we? Oh, local Indians. They were avoided by the local Indians. Well, that's the issue, man. Identity check, man. Identity check, man. You gotta give me back my identity, homie. You gotta come about my identity, homie. You gotta come about me. You gotta come about me. Let me be me. And me being me don't mean that I'm doing nothing bad to you. Just because I'm being me. If your granddaddy take my granddaddy wallet, it has my granddaddy picture in it and everything, and 100 years from now, it's been passed on in your family, and you're like, ooh, look at this ancient wallet, from a, ancient Cherokee. Oh, my granddad found this in the battle of the Fort of Memorandum, and he found it on a battlefield. It's an ancient Cherokee wallet. Now, 100 years later, a black man coming in that house, and he sees that wallet, and in that wallet is his granddaddy picture, and he knows this wallet belonged to his Cherokee granddaddy. And he said, can I get my granddad's wallet? It's the only thing I got to remember him. Now, that white man that told that beautiful story to his grandchildren, their grandchildren told that beautiful story to their grandchildren. Now that's just, oh, but my granddad fought in this war, and he saw this wallet, and it belonged in our family for so long. Whose wallet is it, man? Whose wallet is it, man? Identity check, punk. Identity check, fool. Identity check. Whose wallet is it? Just because you have been, chilling on our land, local Indians. Just because you've been holding it down, Shumash. But you know that these remnants belong to ancient ones, ancient people. Now, you're not going to help tell everybody who these ancient people are now. You don't think they don't exist anymore, do you? You think all these ancient people with all this ancient drop, you think these people just fell off the face of the earth, that they didn't have no way of having any type of self-preservation, that all these cataclysms and all this disease, you think it truly wiped out the most ancient people on the entire plane? You don't think the creator of these people, I don't know, saved a remnant that will spiral up at just the right time, and realize there ain't no time, only the wave. You're just surfing the wave. Here's where it got good, and here's where Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening started going inbound. Yeah. I mean, you see this man, 13,000-year-old Channel Island woman was found at Santa Rosa Island, 25 miles west of Malibu. They found a 13,000-year-old Channel Islands woman. It said that prehistoric peoples lived in this area is beyond dispute one of North America's oldest remains. It's right here off of Malibu, Cali. What was the most interesting about the Chumash legends of Stanley was the story of the first people's demise. What happened to us? The Chumash claimed that the civilization had been called Mu. Oh, that's why they call them Moors. But the real ones are Mu'in, not Moor-ish. Oh, but they claim they had been wiped out by the catastrophic flood. This exactly paralleled the legend of Lemuria, the lost continent of the Pacific. Now this is part right here that breaks down this Peru drop, or leads as a comparison. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Mu may be the Californian equivalent of underwater archaeological sites like Japan's Yanaguni. We gotta check that out. Remember I said this before. I said we gotta check this out. But only a few actually really do, check that shit out. You know what I mean? And Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening, please believe she's gonna check that shit out. You know what I mean? So, hey, there's a Yanaguni, all right? Egypt's Alexander. I guess they're saying that's an underwater site. Okay. Wisconsin's Rock Lake is, I think another prime target. Stanley believes that the Malibu site most closely resembles Peru's Marca, Huasi. Mar, moo, more, more. All right, you get it. Marca, Kahawa. Mar-Ka-Hawa. Now we dug on the Mars, like the Maranan. It could, have something to do with the water. You know what I mean? The Ka, a lot of times it's connected, to these, Dracons. You know what I'm saying? There's a linguistic connection with this Ka, or this hard Ka, with this dragon energy. Love to Mark Amaro Pinkham. Great book called Serpents of Wisdom. Love the Thai battle for reading that joint. And then you got the Hawa right there, right? The Huasi, the Hawa. So whether you spell it H-A-W-A, H-A-W-A-H, my sister Cicely and Arlene, they spell it A-H-W-A-H. It's all the same thing. You know what I mean? The A-H is the also called the Hey, right? In Paleo Hebrew, it's the fifth letter, the Hey, or the Ha. but it's really a revelation that's inward. It's so, it all makes sense, man. The Hawa, Hua is what you're going to see in a lot of, the indigenous flow. You know what I'm saying? Hua. It's going to be in a lot of place names, just, in a lot of titles. You're going to see this Hua pop up a lot. Of course, you got Joshua. The Hawa is always there. Now, they're comparing this Malibu Sphinx that we just saw. They said it resembles Peru's Marca, Huasi, a strange ancient place in the Andes that boasts a giant stone face of humanity that resembles Mu's Sphinx. Mu's Sphinx. So what are they talking about Mu's Sphinx? Are they talking about Malibu Sphinx, right? And then you got Egypt Sphinx, which, we've saw, different documentaries. Some say it was Anubis, you know what I mean? That they just cut the head off and formed a face out of the collar, basically. Some say it was completely fake. You got a lot of fake ancient artifacts and things all over the place, like Stonehenge. There's a whole video about that being fake. I don't know. I mean, they were building the shit out of this stuff, you know what I mean? But, hey, the research continues. So that's when this Marca Huasi came in, and in that video, I said, man, we got to dig on that. And of course, Miss D.A. Hobb went in on this Marca Huasi. So let's go. So these are Miss D's links that we about to dig on. This is all about featuring the tribe and knowing that, it's truly an amazing team that we are. It's not about always agreeing. It's not about, being some type of perfect specimen and getting it and everyone getting the same thing. And you're right, I'm right, or, we got to be right. Or it's none of that, man. You know what I mean? It depends on what you're witnessing. You know what I mean? Different people going through different things. But overall, man, when I see what we've been able to continue, you know what I mean? And to me, it's like if you were drop in 2016 and you're not in 2019, I give you so much credit for the drop that you dropped, because that drop could have been all, you know what I'm saying, you was meant to do, you know what I'm saying? One drop could be worth 10,000 drops. It's about quality. So there's been so much quality drop from so many, you know what I'm saying, just teachers. You know what I'm saying? But it's more than teaching, man. Yeah, just wise, so much wise, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters and families, you know what I mean? Just so much wisdom has been passing through on all platforms, from Facebook to Instagram. And so, I don't turn my head on social media like that, because so much wisdom has been passed. There's been a lot of nonsense. But if you're able to, choose up and, stay in a positive flow, you know what I mean? And, you can get a lot out of it. You can really get a lot out of it. Yeah, you got books, but the information is being passed faster than you can even write a book. I want to write a whole book on Prester John. It's going to be beautiful, right? You know what I mean? But that's going to be something, mainly so I can pass the information on to my children and whoever wants to, have the information, you know what I'm saying? It'll be in a book form, you know what I mean? But the information's happening faster than you could just sit there and put your thoughts together to write a book. It's just like, whoa, what you mean, Marca Huasi? What you mean? Let's go. You can find all these previously written, the books are being unsealed, man. So, hey, Miss D got the drive. Let's go, man. Pull up this link. BehindTheName.com. This is just a quick little drop. Make sure we good. Because they be cutting us off like a mug. But I think we good, man. I think we surfing the wave. Okay. We surfing the wave then. Hope you're having a great day, whether you chilling in the morning, noon, or night. Know that it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? I ain't nobody, man, but, somebody reminding you that you. You know what I mean? You put me here to remind you that you. That's it. And you here to remind me that I'm me. You know what I mean? That we could be us. And we can remind each other that we dope. And once we know we dope, like really, really know we dope, things start changing. You gotta really know how special you are. Like, wow. What's behind the name? Okay, this has to do with the masma. All right, hold up. All right, hold up. I want to get this, so that, okay. That's some masma. All right, hold up. Okay, that's the same one. Bang, get that out. Yep. Okay, we're going to dig on the Andes drop. And then we're going to dig on Norte Chico. Okay, I see where the sister's going with this. All right, we're talking the Marca Huasi. So I think we might start with this one so we can just get some background before we get on the Masmas. All right, let's start from right here then. Marca Huasi is a plateau in the Andes Mountains. So you see another picture of the same type of, so the same exact image, you know what I mean? And it says, a lot of these artifacts are like warrior type of artifacts. Like there's a big ass helmet somewhere. There's a lot of warrior type of flows here, man. So, hey, either we're talking like Mud Flood University, but if you're saying that these are giants frozen and all that, I mean, so some of them might not be statues, man. It might be frozen giants, man. Hey, you know. Again, you got this one in Malibu. This is the one they're comparing to the Sphinx. Look at this hijack Sphinx right here. You can see how this could be a dog, right? Just imagine a dog, and this looks like one of those long ass dogs with the feet. And this will all be the neck, and then that type of pointy nose will be way up here with the ears up here. That's the Anubis. It's saying they're disguising that Anubis and just put a face where the shoulders and neck would be. And that maybe this is the real Sphinx. Okay, okay. And they got them heads in Santa Monica, reminding them of like the Olmec heads in Malibu. All right, they got these, look like, the whole India wrap, This would be the face here if it wasn't either demolished or weathered, most likely demolished. All right, let's go. And again, we're back in Peru. So we're talking Marca Huasi, Andes Mountains. On the mountain range that rises to the bank of the Rimac River, the mountain range dominates the landscape. All right. It says, it's known for curious shapes of human faces and animals visible in granite rock. So this place is known, even according to Wikipedia. So ain't nobody tripping. They're saying, hey, yeah, it's so, clear cut, different, that this place is known. All right, everybody knows that this These formations are very curious and very human-like faces, all right, and animals, all right, in the rock. Is it rock? What's rock? That's back to Mud Fossil University. A lot of this stuff is, tissues and, what I'm saying, like decayed, you know what I mean? But, of course, that dragon drop is dope, you know what I'm saying, that he got with the dragon in Morocco, you know what I mean? So this is the place was first investigated by Daniel Russo during the 1950s and in the area, 3 kilometers square. Several 100 curious shapes are found, which can be presumed as natural formations. It can be presumed as natural formations. Presume, assume, right? The place is located at the height of 12,500 feet in the Andes. Back to that cities of gold in a place high up in the Andes Mountain. That's how it starts every time, right? In a place high up in the Andes Mountain. They're looking for cities of gold high up in the Andes Mountain. So you see how all this recon connects. We're not just watching cartoons, right? It's clear that this is connected with this whole other recon, digging on Marca, Huasi, digging on the Sphinx, digging on Malibu, connected to Cali, back to Khalifa. We got to do a whole series on Khalifa. All praise the Most High, man. So the drop don't stop. Oh, man, we flowing steady water. Marca Huasi, home to a unique set of granite rocks with curious shapes resembling human faces, animals, and religious symbols. There are many theories as to its origin, including the assertion that their unusual shapes form naturally through erosion. This thing eroded away to perfect carved lips, a chin, a nose. Man, I mean, it's okay for it to be mysterious, man. You don't have to come to some conclusion, you know. Again, that's the beauty of the Preston series, man. We all 50, man. Can y'all believe it? Hey, I'm just gearing up. Don't even trip. It's beautiful. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to put a cap on it. You don't have to limit your investigation by saying, I don't believe in that. Prince John must be a hijack. How? Then David's a hijack. Then Moses is a hijack. And now you got a lot to prove, sir. Ma'am, you got a lot to prove. But we can just say, you know what? This is the investigation continues. Isn't it great to investigate? At least our brothers and sisters are investigating something worthwhile. And even more than that, something that's really key to their nobility. I'm talking to the regal Negroes. I'm talking to the landowners whose inheritance is right beneath your feet. It's your nobility. And we're seeing the evidence right beneath your feet. Right beneath your feet bone, man. All right, so is it natural formations, man? Let's check this one out right here. This is ancientorigins.net, digging on that Marca Huasi. All right, Marca Huasi ruins are a group of rocks located on a plateau in the Andes. All right, so we got some of that drop. Let's see what we got, man. Get to the drop, man. All right, so you got this Russo. I guess it would be somewhere up here. Be the drop. For example, there is the African Queen. So they're calling this the African Queen only because she looks black, right? Only because she looks like a black woman, right? Only because she looks like an African American, right? Only because she looks like Khalifa, right? We're just talking Mu. We're just talking Lemuria. We're just talking Mu. Muan. Okay. So these people, these ancients that's supposed to be indigenous to this particular area in Peru, that's what we're going to dig on next, We're going to dig on that next. Oh, man, hold up, man. Let's make sure we are in full zone, man. What kind of zone are we digging on? We always in the flow. We always in the spiral. I always I like to feature, all the artists and the, channels that are, really spreading that vibration, man. This is Music with Love 432 Hertz, man. Music with Love 432. Oh, dang. Come on, man. See, I was going to give you. Now you trying to jam me up, man. It's pretty dope, though. Y'all check it out. Y'all check it out. African Queen. Okay. The African Queen. And here she go right there. That's the African Queen. And you notice they put it in parentheses. Nah, man, that's the indigenous flow, man, which has been compared to the Sphinx in Egypt, the so-called Egyptian princess and Taweret, a rock which is said to look like the Egyptian goddess of the same name, Taweret. It has been suggested that these rocks show a connection between the people of Marca, Huasi, and ancient Egypt. Well, where's ancient Egypt? Where's ancient Atlantis? Stop it. Where's Atlantis? When you talk Atlas, you're talking Poseidon's son. When you talk Atlantis, you're talking a plural form of Atlas. You're talking about the many islands, the untold islands, the fourth part, love the tie battle. You're talking about the Orient. The Orient, love the AD, digging on the Orient. It's just pointing you to the mark, man. The Makir, man. It's just pointing you to the Tau, the promised land. Why don't they tell you that you're in the old world? Why do you got to recon it all by yourself? The pastor ain't telling you. The preacher ain't telling you. The schools ain't telling you. You got to do this all by yourself. That's why I appreciate the wave. That's why I give all my time, possible to spreading the flow in the wave, man. With my wave surfers, with my tribe, because I know you by vibration. And I know you feel me. And you felt over here. And that's a real thing. And, I'm giving you what I would have, if you coming in surfing the wave, like, if we had this, if we had brothers and sisters working together, man, 17, 18, 19, 20 people working together, putting on a daily, hourly flow. They got their own app. They got their own site. They're flowing together on YouTube or Instagram, wherever, flowing together. If that was already established, man, oh man, we could have just took that and just flew high, man, and kept vibrating, But we had to, come in formation, man. All praise our creator, man. We had to create the wave. Now there's a wave, man. Now there's an investigation that pops up on accident when you just are investigating, You'll find trails of our investigation all over this place. Start looking at the Kalelu, see what happens. Look at the Press of John and see what happens. You're going to run right into the investigation. And that's what you've done. That's what you've done. How would I even have known to connect all this if you hadn't started connecting it already, like Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening? So this drive right here is for the tribe. That's why I'm just featuring the tribes drop from beginning to end, from start to finish, because this is how it was over here, from start to finish, no matter what came in our way, no matter what obstacle, no matter who stepped up. Step up to get knocked down. Let's get down and lay down. Ahchwa. We just talking Mu, the ancient ones, right? Marca, Huasi. Okay. The Egyptian princess. I like that. Okay. Masma civilization. So this is what the sister was dropping behind the name. Behind the name. What's behind the name Masma? Now that we caught up with Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening, go subscribe to Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening. ASAP. You got the link below. I'm going to drop that too. I want to make sure you are connected with Drop Nation everywhere. No matter how much time is left for us to, work like this together, link up together, because pretty soon you got to move completely in silence. Pretty soon this is what it is. You got to go with the flow, real time, in real life. You know what I'm saying? And this is real life if you choose reality. This social media shit is only real life when you choose reality. Remember, the wave can be cozy or it could wash your ass up. And I promise you that. You know what mama do? You know how mama is. Mama could be the most nourishing, loving, cuddling, cozy, or she could whoop your whole entire ass. If you don't know about Big Mama, I don't know what to tell you. I definitely had a big mama. And that's word to my sister. She'll tell you that. Shout out my sister, by the way, man. Shout out my sister, Ghana. Yeah, man, I got a big sister, Ghana. Shout out to my sister. She lives in Nigeria, man. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, man. She's doing her thing. Love to all my nieces and my nephews, man. It's, I'm saying, Uncle Marcus, you know what I mean? It's truly heartbone, man. This channel's for you, man. You know what I mean? When you come over here, this wave is for you. This flow is for you. Whatever you call it, man, it's for you. It's for you. It's for y'all. You know what I mean? So y'all can have it. Straight up. Love to my sister. Love to my big brother. I got a big brother, man. Mikael. You know what I mean? He's named after my father. My father's also named Mikael. And love to, both Michael Andrews 1, Michael Andrews 2. Love to my grandfather, Ray Andrews, you know what I mean? Never got to meet you, man, but I heard, man, you was holding it down for real, for real. And that's just what's up, man. You gotta give love to your ancestors, man. And always gotta give A-hop to my grandmother, Mary Miller. You know what I mean? Love to Mary Miller. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Love to my uncle, man, Uncle Paulie. What's up, Uncle Paulie, man? Rest in power, Uncle Paulie. You a real one, man. I miss your beans and rice, man. I miss your beans and rice, man. All right, man, let's go, man. Wow. Masma. What's behind the name? Innocence. Innocence is behind the name. Any questions? Okay. So when you talk Masma, feminine Azari name. I mean, all this you could dig on. What's this? Azerbaijani. I mean, I gotta do it. I gotta click it. I gotta click it for the homie in the back of the class that was like, come on, Drop, can you just click that right quick? Hey, homie, I got you. Let's go. So when they talk Azerbaijani, they're talking father, from Arabic meaning father. To win, to triumph. Justice. Whoa. Could mean mischief. Beautiful woman. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it could be a feminine name. It could mean father. So it means all kind of things. But it looks like there's a mother-father connection. Maybe a framer-shaper connection. To win, to triumph. All right. Okay. Beauty. Masma. Innocent. So we're just talking about the innocent. Masma civilization, the civilization responsible for these carvings, according to Ruzo, was the Masma. This is who Ruzo. Now, I don't know Ruzo, so I can't confirm or deny if Ruzo's a hijack. I could just say, let's dig on it. Let's dig on it. All right, so this term is recorded to have first been coined by the Peruvian esoterist by the name Pedro Estete. Estete. Huh. Oh, man. Okay. I'm just connecting things in real time. Let's go, man. So this term is recorded to have been coined by the Peruvian esoterist by the name Pedro Estete. According to the story, Estete was residing in Andahuaylas. Look, so you got the Marco Huasi. Now you got the Hawalas. All right, you got Hawaii. So you see Hawaii all over in your indigenous culture. It's just going to start popping out. You see the creator's name in so many places, hidden right in your Facebook. All over, you're going to see the HUA, you're going to see HAWA, Hawaii, you're going to see Hawaii, the creator, hidden in the names of lands all over the place, man. Rivers all over the place. Let's go. Estete was residing in Andahuaylas, Peru, in 1905. He had a strange dream. In that dream, he saw a large underground hall, which was filled with scrolls containing ancient knowledge. Additionally, he heard the name Masma being repeated by a voice. Estete had further dreams about the Masma and was even able to make biblical connections to the name. Oh, Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening. Oh, man, you deserve a special prize, man. I see this drop wristband right here. I wish I could throw this drop wristband, man, right through the. You know what I mean? I got you though, Miss D. You dope for this, man. You dope. Period. You know what I mean? Milwaukee stand up, by the way, man. Everybody in Milwaukee, you already know what we do. You know what real is. We know what our peoples is going through, man. We love you, Milwaukee. You know what I mean? We love you, everybody behind the wall, man. This is all always with the thought and the heart and the mind, man. Always on our people behind the wall, especially in Milwaukee. Because you already know how they doing this out there. Just look at the rate. Just look at the private prison. I mean, it's going crazy in Milwaukee, man. So they have to try in Milwaukee. Let go. Because when you talk Masma, you're talking about the scrolls. You're talking about a biblical connection to that name. Oh, they're gonna. Okay, wait. Yeah, they're just gonna leave it right there. They ain't gonna go no further into the biblical connect. Oh man, is that man? That's not. And I know that's not something that's just gonna pop up. That's something you gotta dig on and know there's a biblical connection with Masma and the script. I'm gonna keep reading it, but Masma. Man, what do you want me to put? Bible? Masma Bible? I don't know. I don't even know how to start searching for this biblical connection. Okay, what's this? I don't know. Let's check it out. Could be something, could be nothing. Well, why you picking it up right here, though? I want the whole thing. You know we like the context. But we do see the name Masma. You know why they don't like to talk about the biblical connection to the name? Because then it's going to point to the biblical connection to the Americas. Because we're just talking Peru, Salem, City of Gold, Andes. We're talking Cuzco, Navel of the Earth, City of David, Sacsayhuaman. That's another one, Sacsayhuaman. Sacsayhuaman, you know what I mean? Another Hawa. How many Hawas is right underneath your feet bone? I don't even know how to spell it, but we still gonna see it pop up. Watch this magic we about to pull off. Oh shit, I really don't know how to spell it. Oh, see what I'm talking about, man. See what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about, man. See what I'm talking about. That takes you right to Cuzco, Sacsayhuaman. They don't know who organized these structures and these huge megaton rocks and perfectly. I mean, look, they don't even front or sleep on this pattern that you're seeing here. This ain't no like. First you're like, oh, it's just a bunch of nah. Look at how perfectly fit each of. This is like a special type of building, building grid. You know what I mean? This is the strongest formation of rocks to be perfectly fit. How do you find a rock like this? How do you find just a look at these shapes? These are indestructible. That's why they're still up. That's why they're still up, man. You want to talk about a great wall? Look, I mean, how do you find rocks perfectly fit? How do you do this? You're talking about something else, right? So they go ancient aliens, ancient aliens. I mean, yeah, you are surely extraterrestrial. I will say that you are extraterrestrial. All right, but I was just talking about the name. Sacsayhuaman, right? HUA. How many HUAs is popping up? So, case closed. You see HUA Hawa and so many of these place names because the creator's name is in it. Hawa, the ancient love song. We're just talking Miss D and the Copper Color Awakening. We're just talking about the biblical connection to the name Masma, which then we said, well, what's the biblical connection? And it led us to the script in Genesis 25. But, I want the whole thing. Yeah. I want the whole thing. So let's go to Genesis 25. Okay, so we're talking about Abraham's lineage. Got it. They call Abraham the first Hebrew, you know what I mean? Even though Hebrew is, coming out of Hebrew, and that's a little later, but all right, let's go. So Abraham married another wife, Keturah, who bore him Zamram, Jaksan, Madan, Madian. All right, so I just want to get the context. I know there's a lot of names. I want to go quickly. Madian Bor. So this is the lineage of Abraham we're talking about. Abraham gave all his possessions to Isaac, and to the children of the concubines he gave gifts and separated them from Isaac his son. It wasn't just Ishmael that's separated. All the children were separated because, they didn't want none of them idols. They didn't want no static, They just wanted to focus pure water on this lineage. Through Isaac to Jacob, Yahweh, Hawwa. Days of Abraham's life were 175. And the king, he died in good old age, and having lived a long time, being full of days, he was gathered to his people. And Isaac and Ishmael, his sons, buried him in the double cave. All right, we talked about this cave before. Let's go. Which was situated in the field of Ephraim, the son of Zeor the Hethite, over against Mamre, which he bought of the children of Heth. There was he buried, and Sarah his wife. And after his death, Ahchwa blessed Isaac his son, who dwelt by the well, named of the living and seeing. These are the generations of Ishmael, the sons of Abraham, who Hagar, the Egyptian, Sarah's servant, bore to him. So Ishmael had babies with Hagar, or Agar. Is it Hagar? All right. Sarah's servant. It could be somebody else, but is this the same Hagar that Abraham had? Nah. It could, you never know how they was getting down. Is this the same Hagar that Abraham laid with that gave him Ishmael? No, that was Keturah. Who was with Hagar? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I just gotta do it like this right now because I don't feel like overthinking this. I just want to see something. Right. That's what. Yeah. Okay. I know it wasn't tripping. I mean, they took the H off, but I never really thought about this Agar of uncertain origin. Biblical person in the book of Genesis. She was an Egyptian slave, handmaid of Sarah. So, yeah. Same here, it says. Agar. These are the generations of Ishmael, the son of Abraham, who Agar, the Egyptian, Sarah's servant. We're talking about the same Agar. Right. I mean, I just never thought about it. All right, so Agar, same thing. Egyptian, Sarah's servant, handmaid, who gave her to Abraham to bear a child. So, yeah, Sarah gave Hagar to Abraham. They bore Ishmael. Now, you telling me that Ishmael also had babies with the same Hagar? I mean, it could be somebody different. Maybe I'm missing it. But you telling me that Ishmael had, with his mama, went back to his mama and had babies? Hold up, called what? This is what we're saying, man. We talk Moab. Like no matter what it is and what it is today, I'm saying, I don't know if I never had a conversation and brought this up with a Moabite, But, I'm saying, when you when we're talking Lot and being, seeds of Lot, and according to the story, Lot, obviously having intercourse with his daughters, and here comes Moab and Ammon. In that abomination, in a sense, a nation was born. I'm shitting on Moabites today. Just hear me out. Unless you got another story, and something else. We could believe this and you could believe that. It's all good. But yeah, you have this incest situation. And you got this other incest situation which appears, unless it's a different Hagar. I'm open to that. I'm just saying, it's what it appears to be. Same Hagar as an Egyptian and Sarah's servant. It's kind of a body bag. But, these are the generations of Ishmael, the sons of Abraham, who Hagar, the Egyptian, Sarah's servant, bore to him. So she had children with Abraham, one of which is Ishmael, and then Ishmael and his mama, possibly, right? Hagar, same Egyptian, Sarah's servant. Now she had two Hagars. Now she had a Hagar and an Hagar. Let me know, did Sarah have a Hagar and an Hagar? If she did, let me know. No problem. You know what I mean? I just want to know. And these are the names of his children according to their callings. And now we're talking about Ishmael's children with his mama, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just talking about the same Hagar, what it looked like. And these are the names of his children according to the calling generation. The firstborn of Ishmael was Nabajah, then Cedar, then Abiel, and Mabsam, and Masma, and Duma, and Massa. Hadar, Thema, it goes on and on and on. So we're just talking about Ishmael. You know what I'm saying? These people or this place that are connected. It don't mean that the Masma people are all a part of this lineage. Just like they can call us Egyptians today. We're not all Egyptians. Whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep that open. Just because we're linking his name with Ishmael doesn't mean that all these people were linked with Ishmael. It just means that possibly there's a biblical connection with the name, the title, Masma, in correlation to this particular land here, which we're calling Egypt, right? Time out. Let's go back. Hello, man. Where's my flow, man? I know they're going to hijack me again, but it's worth it because it's such a beautiful flow, man. 4 plus 3 plus 2 is always going to be 9. Allow wow. Oh, here it comes the hijacking 5. Come on, man. If you're going to do it, hijack's never late. 4, 3, 2. Ah, man. Hijack's late, man. Hijack's finally late, man. All right, man. All right, enough. Calm down, man. Dr. Hijack. Let's go. All right. We're just connecting a few things with this Masmy. Surfing the wave with Miss D in the copper colorway. She didn't tell us to go to Genesis 25, but we went there anyway. Because we're talking about a biblical connection with this title. Now there's a possibility these people could all be descendants of Ishmael and Hagar, his mama. Listen, tripping. Hagar, yeah, who gave her to Abraham to bear a child. Firstborn was Ishmael. And you telling me Ishmael comes out. Lays with Hagar. Okay, the same Egyptian. So we're just talking Egypt. Just surfing away with Egypt. We're just talking Mu's Sphinx, right? Okay. At the end of the day, whatever we're talking about with Masma, as far as the meaning's concerned, you're just talking the innocent. And you remember there was this connection that we were digging on this biblical connection to that name. Now we just dug on one script. Maybe there's more digging on, with this Masma as well. You can keep going. There's definitely an Ishmael connection. Eventually, Estede met Russo in 1920, and the latter became convinced that the Masma of Estede's dreams were indeed real. Russo began searching for evidence of the Masma. And, they weren't there. They're calling these people Masma, but people didn't call themselves Masma, all right? And it was by discovering the Moro Huasi ruins that he could claim that he had found physical evidence of this proto-historic civilization's existence. Russo proposed that the Masma were a very advanced civilization. So when we're watching Cities of Gold and Tao is like, yeah, my ancestors built that, golden bird that's flying, you know what I mean? Oh, look at this pyramid of Mu built by my ancestors. Look at these symbols. Very advanced means very advanced. That was capable of traveling around the world. They're flying on condors. They're flying on dragons. They had left evidence of themselves in many places, one of them being a plateau in the Andes. It was also suggested that the rock carvings at Marca, Huasi were made just before a worldwide cataclysm. Now we're back to this cataclysm, which is going to have to bring us back to 899. It's going to have to bring us back, to Cox and Noah's flood and all these connections with cataclysms, the sinking of Atlantis, all these connections with cataclysms. Now, some say that Lemuria was destroyed before Atlantis, So the Atlanteans got to kind of go crazy for a minute. With permission of the Pharaoh, the Moors got to go crazy for a minute. Before the gig was up. The Creator put it down with another cataclysm. So one thing we all can agree on is that someone created this reality, simulation, whatever we're in. All right. Oh man, there's a lot of UFOs around there. There's a lot of unidentified flying objects. So we're just talking dracons. All right. We're surfing the wave with Miss D. Masma is coming. This morning, just before I woke up, I heard the words Masma is coming. I racked my brains all day trying to figure out the meaning of it and couldn't dig up anything. So I decided to cross-reference Masma with cultures, and when I cross-reference it with Native American, I got this. Russo called the proto-historical culture and the people or beings he sought the Masma. This is just a title that Russo's naming them. So just because there's a connection with Ishmael, it might mean nothing because he's just naming these people Masma. Now, why? The name was not original to Russo, but came to the Peruvian esoterist Pedro Estede in 1871. In a dream, he resided in the Andes. So this other cat, Pedro, had a dream, and that's why they're the Masma. So, it might not have nothing to do with Ishmael. Might got to dig on some more connection. In 1905, Estede dreamed of a huge ancient subterranean hall filled with scrolls containing the knowledge of the most ancient ones, the natural ones. And Estede heard a voice repeating the name Masma. Estede studied extensively myths, legends, esoteric symbolism, and believed that sacred and mysterious treasures were buried in some caverns or tunnel systems in the Huanca region of Peru. Estede lived in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Oh man, you know what I'm gonna do, man? That reminds me, man. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna switch up the